Halo Mam Joy. Hello guys.
Hello po.
Good morning, Sir Ahmad.
Yes. Good morning Mam Joy.
Nice seeing you.
Yes.
So let us just wait for a while so that my students can join in.
Okay.
Okay, so are you at home?
Yes, ma'am.
So you do not go to school just like what we are doing here. Only the students are at their home, but we are always every day going here.
Actually, just for today, I will
Just
be
for
in my
today.
home. Yes.
Okay, okay. So, hello BSBA 3A. May I request everyone to turn on their video so that Sir Ahmad can also see you. So, sir, I do not know if all of my students can attend in our Zoom class because, you know, not all of them are well off or capable to load regularly their phone. So, but then I requested everyone to find ways so that they could enjoy and have this opportunity and experience to be
Okay.
part of our faculty exchange.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so how many are we now? 16. So,
Yes.
had pala dyan, Nicole. Nicole. So there is still some more. Okay. So sir, later after your class, I will just wait for the updated class list of your students. And then I will also ask some more things but later after your class. Okay, so 3 more minutes before 9 a.m. So what time is it, sir, in your country?
8 a.m.,
8
ma'am.
a.m. So,
An hour different time.
okay. So while we are still waiting for the others to join in, let me just have this opportunity to have a photo of Sir Ahmad.
Okay.
Before, of course, I leave you to them. So everyone, turn on your camera so that we can maximize the time allotted to us for proper documentation. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. So let me just paste this. Okay, 23. Some more. Another one. Nicole. Okay, do you find it difficult to on? Ayan. There. So some more. Ready? 1, 2. Okay. So 26. Again, who is the representative or appointed president of the class? Mark Jake. Hello, or everyone, anyone in the class who is again the appointed class president?
George Fuad.
Is it George?
Liwanag po.
George Liwanag. Is he with us? Yes.
Ma'am, ako po yun.
Liwanag, where are you? Okay. So Isabel. So I mistaken you that I thought you are a guy, George, because of the name, your name, George. Okay, so Isabel. So 28. So Sir Ahmad,
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
already 9 a.m. So let us start, or may I now introduce you properly to my class, to my
Yeah.
students?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So good morning, BSBA 3A, especially to our guest faculty from all the way from Indonesia, whom I will properly introduce in a while. So a pleasant morning to all, and this is the start of our faculty exchange program starting this Wednesday up to April 7. It will be our guest faculty who will handle our class. So to introduce him, our guest faculty is a graduate of Master in Management and has 5 years of teaching experience in the Institut Teknologi dan Bisnis Asia Malang, Indonesia. And his specialization is in the field of human resource management. So guys, let us all welcome Mr. Ahmad Nizar Yogatama.
Okay. Thank you, Ma'am Joy.
Okay, so Sir Ahmad, I will now leave the meeting. So guys, I'm hoping that you will be actively participate in the discussion of Sir Ahmad. So wishing you all well. So thank you, sir.
Okay, Ma'am Joy. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Hello, guys. I hope you will enjoy today our first meeting, I guess. Maybe in the first meeting, I want to maybe say hello to you guys. Magandang umaga. Is that correct, guys?
Yes po.
Okay. Let me share the. Okay. Can you see it, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Wow. Actually, it's been my first experience teaching abroad, I guess. Maybe I'm a little bit nervous, I guess. I don't know how about you guys, but I hope that today will be okay. First, let me say your name. Maybe I've been practicing to say your name. Actually, it's so different. I may be Hazel Joy de la Rosa Aguilar. Is that correct? That she or he? Aguilar or Hazel Joy de la Rosa?
Yes po.
Okay. Oh, female here. Mark Jack Madrid Andaya. Is that correct?
Opo. Yes
Okay.
po.
Tracy Pablo Angels.
Tracy.
Are you there? Oh,
Tracy.
okay. Rachel Vicente Audencial?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Rosini Mary Balayadia, is that correct?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Prince Joshua Agustin Basa, are you here?
Yes, po. Yes, sir.
Okay. Wow, it's hard to say. Jeruel Delara Briones, is that correct?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. Um. Wait. Wait. Uh. Aris or Arias? Ronquillo Busuego, is that correct? Are you here? Oh. Oh no. Okay. Geraldine Bernabe Kabangan, are you here?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. M. Antonello Kunanan, is that correct?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Candice Margot David.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Iris Mikayangu de Mesa.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Wow, so many of you guys. Gloria Madis Domingo. Hello, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Joyce Kenelin Manzano Gaila.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Michelle de la Cruz Gregorio. Are you here? Michelle? Oh, okay. Lovely Joan Herrera. Oh, okay. Mark Daniel Bautista Ignacio.
Hello, sir.
Okay. Raymond Diaz Jose.
Yes, sir. Selamat pagi.
Okay, selamat pagi. Christopher Santos Ladignon. Is that correct? Okay.
Yes, sir.
George Isabel Reyes Liwana.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Kim Alexandra Rivera Lorenzo.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Daniela Ferry Magistrado.
Yes, Pak.
Wow. Oh, okay. Alexis Faye. How to pronounce it? Alexis Faye Acosta Mendoza.
Yes po, tama po. Ay,
Okay.
yes po, sir.
Glidel Venice Mendoza.
Po, sir. Glidel po.
Oh, okay. Are you guys siblings?
No, sir.
Oh no, okay. You have the same name, I guess. Ronaldin Gonzalez Padiernos. Are you here? Oh, hello. Are you here? Oh, okay. I'm sorry if you hear my son voice. I'm at home actually. My son is still 4.5 years. Marikar Pondok Panggandian. Is that correct, guys? Is that correct? Marikar, okay. Mary Rose Casimiro Parairo.
Yes po.
Okay. Ronald Alan Domingo Paynor.
Yes
Are
po.
you okay? Marie Christine Verde Peralta.
Yes po.
Okay. Okay. Next is Maxine Duck Reyes. Is that correct? Okay. Nicole David Reyes.
Yes po.
Okay. Are you guys siblings or not?
No po.
Oh, okay. Ella May Asprek Ruloda. Are you here? Oh, okay. Wait. Queenie Agalot Sapigao. Are you here? Okay. Wow, so many of you guys. Neil Patrick Mananggayatan. Are you here?
Hi sir, ito po.
Okay. Jimson de Santa Cruz Urmatan. Is that correct? Okay. Erika Berber Valdez. Are you here? Oh, okay. Wait. Rosalind Villadolid Valdez. Are you here? Oh, okay. Mark Francis Puntil Virgil. Are you here, guys? Oh, okay. Sarah Jane Domingo Victor. Are you here, Sarah?
Yes po.
Okay. Mariel Daquel Villarus.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, thank you. You're amazing, guys. I hope you can understand me well, I guess. Okay. How I'm gonna start this? Okay. You already know about total quality management, right? So I guess for today's meeting, our topics will be quality leadership, and maybe you already know about because you already in course with Mom Joy. You already know about total quality management. Okay, let's discuss it. My name is Ahmad Nizar Yogatama, and you can call me Nizar actually, or Ahmad. My first name is so very common in Indonesia. So if someone asks me how to call my name, I just say, you can call me Nizar because it's one of a kind. Not Ahmad. Ahmad is so many names Ahmad in Indonesia. Okay. If you can see in the slide, maybe one of you can help me read the definition of a leadership, I guess. Wants to be participate. Maybe what now is 20. Oh no, now what's the date? Oh, 24. Okay, I just say okay, 24 in the list of the class. Glidel Venice Mendoza, can you read in the slide, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Leadership is the art of influencing people to accomplish organizational goals, while management is the science of specifying and implementing means needed to accomplish these ends.
Okay. The first thing we need to know about quality leaders is we need to know about the definition of leadership itself. Well, in the slide, it said that leadership is the art of influencing people to accomplish organizational goals. In every business, in every organization, I guess, they must have uh, vision and mission as the top strategy, and they need a leader to do organizing the people inside the organization to accomplish that strategy, or simply say organizational goals. And while management is the science of specifying and implementing means needed to accomplish these ends. These ends mean everything is okay and has to be done, I guess. So in total quality management, if we're talking about the QM, is about actually is about input, process, and output, and also feedback from the environment. Because the basic concept of the total quality management is about how to produce a zero defect product. Maybe you already learned from the Mom Joy class, right? Okay, next. Okay, this is how we understand what the quality leaders is. Because for total quality management, the leader should know how to be a quality leaders. And to understand it, we need to learn about for subtopics, I guess. First is leadership perspective. There's 5 perspective. And the second is we need to learn about leadership characteristics. And next, leadership or a leaders always has habits, the same habits. And the last is what the roles that leaders should do in organization. Okay, first, this is a leadership perspective. There are 5 leadership perspective, guys. First is scientific management, and second is excellence management, and then values leadership, trust culture leadership, and the last one is spiritual leadership. But you need to know about this perspective. There are so many perspectives in leadership, but I guess I sum it up to 5 this 5 perspective, I guess. And you need to know that Fiedler in 1964, they say that there is no best way to organize a corporation because everybody has a uniqueness. You guys have uniqueness, but nobody's perfect. But everybody can improve continually. So if we look at the basic of TechUM again, it is about continuous improvement. So when we work in the system like total quality management, we simply put ourselves in how to continuous improve ourselves to be better. And let's talk about one by one about this perspective, I guess. Okay, first, scientific management. Have you guys have some maybe thoughts about scientific management, guys, or what it is about? Scientific management. Have you heard about the scientific management, or just never heard about scientific management? You never heard of it?
Never heard, sir.
Okay. Scientific management is about, well, as you can see in the slide, this role involves leaders in ensuring that group activity is timed, controlled, and predictable. Actually, scientific management is about using numbers to make a decision. So if you work from, uh, not from, but for a company or organizational business, I guess, when you at the top of the management, you need to make a decision, right? And they must not, uh, they have to be done. They have to be, okay. They have to be, uh, zero defect, I guess. So it must be a number. It's actually time, control, and predictable. I guess they, uh, as a tools, they use, multiple linear regression or linear regression. Have you heard of it? Linear regression. If you, uh, in the last semester, maybe in Indonesia, we, to finish the bachelor, our student need to research, and the research is about using these numbers to make a decision with linear regression or multiple linear regression. So scientific management is, simply put, is about using numbers to make a decision. Okay, next is about excellence management. Excellence management is about the catalyst, about bringing out the best in workers, fostering worker innovation, and igniting creativity. Or the point is, when the leader use this perspective, they know, about their subordinates. They need to know actually what he dealing with, and what habits that subordinates did, and something like that. So he can push, their subordinates to work better and better every day. And also, at the end of the day, uh, igniting creativity is one of the output. Uh, okay, are you understand, guys, what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you have any
Yes,
question,
sir.
okay. If you have any question, guys, you can text me, on the chat box if you're afraid to talk to me. Okay. Next. Oh, sound is it?
Check noise, guys.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Next is values leadership. Values leadership, if you can see in the slide, the key idea in this perspective is simple. Everybody has values, and these values trigger their behavior. So actually, this leader who use this perspective is know how to respect their subordinates. Um, in the working place is not, is different in, education environment. Uh, it's not always, uh, a good day actually. So, the leader should know how to manage or use the for function of management, but they need to know what habits, or everybody has a strength and weakness, their own weakness and their own strength. So the leader need to know where to push in the right way. So the one is the key in values leadership is trigger that behavior that a leader know. The leader can know that their subordinates is has some strength and weaknesses with interpersonal skills. They start talking, they start communication about anything, and with communication they will know how to push their subordinates in the right way, I guess. This is about values leadership. Okay, and the next is trust culture leadership. Okay, leadership may be spontaneous if the leader use this perspective, because most often it is a result of specific planned actions to create an environment conducive to internal harmony around values and ideals the leader and follower share or come to share. Well, actually, trust culture leadership is about how leader build trust between them to accomplish organizational goal. Because if we as a subordinates cannot trust our leader, it, the organizational goal is never accomplished. So the leader need to build the trust. Hey, the last one, the last perspective is about a leader or a group member with a clear sense of their own spirit foundation and that of their co-workers can have greater transforming effect on the organization, its forms, structures, and process than some former reorganization plan. Well, actually, spiritual leadership is about how the leader have a clear objective, they have moral standards, so uh, they uh, they always believe in God and himself to put someone or subordinates in the right place to push them accomplish organizational goals. This is about spiritual leadership. And okay, this is uh, the question, I guess. What is the best perspective then? If you know that there are many perspectives in leadership, what should leaders choose uh, or use when the leaders need to organize or manage some organization? First, uh, if I repeat this, first, scientific management is used by leader to determine. I can see it. Scientific management is used by leaders to determine the data used for decision making, because scientific management is about how they use numbers. And second one is excellence management is used by leaders to give motivation and support to their subordinates correctly so they can give their best at work and place. This is about excellence management. And the third is values leadership perspective is used by leaders to train their subordinates so they can know and aware about their strength and weakness. In the end, leader can empower their subordinates correctly, guys. And the next is trust culture leadership perspective is used by leaders to build trust between leaders and subordinates. Their subordinates need to know that their leader is the right one and they need to support him. And the last perspective is spirituality. Is used by leaders to build positive thoughts, clear goals, optimism, and respect for others, especially subordinates, to achieve organizational goals. So, if you a leader, I guess, what perspective did you choose, guys? Is okay, Raymond Jose?
So if I will be a leader, I would prefer to use the excellence management. For me, that is the best
Oh,
perspective among all.
okay. Is there any reason behind it?
Uh, the reason why I choose the excellence management is maybe for me, uh, a good follower came from the good leader who motivate them, the good leader who give motivation and support of moral to their follower. For me kasi sir, a good follower needs motivation, needs a courage, and needs a good relation to create a good performance on their work po.
Okay. Wow, thank you. Okay. Thank you, Raymond Jose. Okay. Next one, I guess, who's that? Anyone want to choose another perspective?
Cross-cultural leadership perspective, sir.
Oh, yes, Raymond Jose. Okay. How? What perspective? Sorry. What perspective
Trust
did you choose?
culture,
Oh, trust culture. Okay.
trust culture leadership, sir.
Okay. Why is it? Oh, Lorenzo, yeah. Lorenzo, okay. Why? Why you choose that?
I believe, sir, that connection between leaders and the subordinates is very important, sir. To have
Oh,
very good work.
okay. Yeah. It's good. It's good answer. Thank you, Lorenzo.
Thank you, sir.
Lorenzo.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Lorenzo and Raymond Jose. Okay. One more, I guess. What is the best perspective then? Anyone want to participate? Okay. Actually, guys, the best perspective is all of them depend on the situation and the condition. Because if you look at the definition of leadership is about the art. Okay, the art is you can you can choose all of it, but you need to adjust where you need to use this perspective perfectly and correctly in the organization. Because sometimes uh, when I do some research too, uh, there are so many people in a different background. It's always about different education, different habits, different and etc. etc. I guess it's so many different in our society, right? So when the leader use a scientific management as an example, uh, it's just numbers. And if we use excellence management, it's more like a human. But uh, giving motivation is one of the tools that a leader should do in organization. And it's not just about motivation, actually. It's about how the leader respect their subordinates, how to build trust. So all of them, all this perspective is used by leader, should use by the leader, I guess, or must use, yeah. In Indonesia now, I guess the leadership is about to growing up is about spiritual leadership, because in Indonesia uh, it's about so many Sharia thing in Indonesia right now. If you guys doesn't understand me, it's okay. It's because spiritual leadership in Indonesia is about how we use Al-Quran to lead some organization. We call it Sharia leadership, or actually is about spiritual leadership. And the definition is about uh, the leader should have clear goals and moral standard, but actually it's not always happen that way. So it's interesting, I guess. This is the answer, guys. Quality leaders know the best perspectives for the best situations. So when 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 the leaders should use scientific management, when use uh, excellence management, and when use trust culture leadership, I guess this is about uh, how qualified the leader is. So after we know uh, that quality leaders as a five perspective, uh, nothing leaders can be a true leader before they have experience. So they need to have experience first to be a leader or to be a quality leaders. And next, we need to know that quality leaders have 12 characteristics. So let's try to take a look. Okay, this is the first one. Okay, quality leaders, they give priority, attention to external and internal customers and their needs. Uh, what you guys knows about external and internal customer, guys? Did you familiar with that? Internal and customer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Raymond Jose, what is internal customer?
Internal customers, for those are the persons, or those are the part of the management who give contribution on the or the management sales po.
Okay.
They provide efforts to gain sales.
Okay. It's about employees, I guess, to simply put. And yeah, our employee is internal customers, and our real customer is our external customer. And how we satisfy them is about how we give them a priority attention. So if you look at the slide, if you want to be a good leaders or quality leaders, you must know how to satisfy your customer through products. And the second one is you must know how to satisfy your subordinates through incentives, something like that. Okay, is that clear, everyone? Is that clear, guys? Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay.
Sir.
This is the first. This is the first characteristics. Yeah? The second one is they empower rather than control subordinates. It's actually they always pay attention their subordinates' behavior and habits, then use it as a tools to strengthen their individual strength. Um, you know that empower is push someone or subordinates to give their best, right? They empower, the leader should empower their subordinates rather than control. Actually, if you if you read or uh, if you remember that a management function has four indicator: planning, organizing, activating, and controlling. But if you see this characteristic, control is not one of them. It's interesting, I guess. But in real way, in real world, they always pay attention. That's the point. They always pay attention. Uh, not many leaders want to pay attention to their subordinates, either is behavior or habits. But actually, it is important because in society there are so many backgrounds, like I said before. Okay, third, they emphasize improvement rather than maintenance. Actually, they always have a positive thoughts and moving forward, and also prepared for the worst. In total quality management, it's about how to produce a zero defect product, right? So as a leader, we need to emphasize improvement, or simply put, continuous improvement. So this leader should have positive thoughts and always moving forward. How about if in the reality they face some problem? Uh, in the meantime, they just find the solutions and going forward again. Uh, One of the tools that leaders can use is innovation, I guess. KKM is about process, so they need to continuous or improve the process, I guess. Okay, next. They emphasize prevention. Preventing before happens is better than fixing because the error has already occurred. Uh, you know what it means, guys? You know what it means? Preventing is
One step ahead, sir.
okay. Sorry.
Like, sir, one step ahead for the company's problem.
Uh, Sorry. I don't understand. How are you asking me a question?
Ala. Nothing, sir, nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess in this first meeting will be our best experience, I guess. Yeah, I never, I never talking with someone abroad, and now it's happening, guys. Uh, I guess for today meeting is about how we get experience. I guess I can talk to you with this screen in front of me, and you guys in another side of the world, I guess. So this is amazing. Uh, I'm not a brave guy, so if they choose me to if they choose me to do this exchange, and I myself need to go to Philippines, I'm just not ready, I guess. I'm too afraid. Okay, the next one is they emphasize prevention. The leaders in total quality management should first think about prevention, how to uh, produce a zero defect product. So if in the process there are some problem, uh, they have to make sure that the procedure is okay, and Nothing's wrong with it. So the procedure is a tools to prevent a problems to occur. Okay. The next one is they encourage collaborations rather than competition, like Institut Asia do and NEUST University. Today we do some collaboration to teach you guys rather than competition, because working as a team is better than individual. So we need to working together. Like in Indonesia, some of the brands is working as teams and sell the same products. In Indonesia, we know as in automotive industry, we know about Toyota Avanza and Daihatsu Xenia. It's the same product with the different brand. I don't know in Philippines the example of that, but in Indonesia is something like that. Working as a team is better than individual, simply put. Okay, 6. They train and coach rather than direct and supervise. Well, actually, they get involved to make sure their subordinates have requirement skills. Many leaders just actually just talking, not doing. It's just bad. Actual leaders is actually talking, but they doing what they are talking about. In Indonesia, we know that the leaders, a good leader, should do more and talk less, but it just didn't happen in actual world. So that's amazing. It's already happened in any organization, but actual characteristic is about good leaders is have to train and coach their subordinates, not direct and just supervise. If they just direct and supervise, we just call it boss, not leaders. Okay, 7. This is the important one. They learn from problems. They learning by doing, always find solutions, because TQM is about a system that has to be done and running. So they learn from problems, and this is a tagline for continuous improvement. They learn from problems, learning by doing. Yeah. Okay, 8. They continually try to improve communications, I guess, because they must have, or they should have, or they must have, yeah, a good interpersonal skills. Interpersonal skills is about how the leaders communication with their subordinates. Not so many a guy or a leader have interpersonal skills. They just a leader, but not actual leader. Maybe they just boss that, and it's not a good situation for subordinates, I guess. Did you guys have any question? Maybe.
So far, so good.
Okay, so far so good. Okay. 9. And they continually demonstrate their commitment to quality. Sorry. Actually, it means that they always focus on continuous improvement and how to produce a zero defect product. Well, this is about commitment. If someday you will be a leader, you need to commit to do something. So it's about focus on one thing. In this case is zero defect product, how to produce a zero defect product. Like I said, they chose suppliers on the basis of quality, not price. This is interesting, I guess. They always think that quality product begin from input and ends with output. They always think that if they have, or the product have a good input, so the output will be perfect. So it begins with input, then ends with output. But one thing that we need to know is a feedback. Feedback is tools that to make sure that the product is qualified and satisfy enough our customer. Okay, 11. They establish organizational systems to support the quality effort. Actually, uh, they build support systems to their subordinates would work as maximum as possible. They make support systems. They make sure the systems work and everything has to be done. And the last one is they encourage and recognize team effort. Not just motivate, but need to uh, recognize with incentives, with, or just give thanks. Maybe they never forget to motivate and give incentives to their subordinates if necessary, as thanks to working as maximum as possible. Is about to respect their subordinates because they work hard to achieve organizational goals, I guess. Not many organizations have enough respect to their subordinates. They just do the job done and that's it. It's not okay with that actually in the QM. Well, you guys, you need to know that the characteristic is just a big picture, I guess. The 12 characteristic. It's so many characteristic that not in the slide. I give it to you, but in real world, actually, a good characteristic of the quality leaders is the one thing that you should have if you will be a quality leaders is um, respect for others, always have positive thoughts, I guess. That's the two things that important. Actually, if we talk about the characteristics, there are so many, 12 characteristics. Yeah. There are some habits now that quality leaders eventually have, or we just call it 7 habits of highly effective people. The first one is be proactive. Did you guys know about be proactive, guys? Proactive is about just do it. Proactive, not yeah, just do it. Did you guys know about be proactive? Anyone want to speak, I guess? Seven
What,
habits.
sir?
Yes, be proactive. What it means? Be proactive. Anyone ever heard about 7 habits of highly effective people? The first one is be proactive.
Proactive
Um,
synonymous of
yeah, who's that? Ooh, who's that?
Joseph Raymond Joseph.
Oh, Raymond Jose. Okay, okay, okay. Keep
So
going.
is proactive is synonymous of,
synonymous of what?
Initiative or
Yes, yes, you're correct. Always have initiative. If we work with these highly effective people, they just proactive or always have initiatives. Yeah, you're correct. Thank you, Raymond Jose. It means that they always have initiatives and take responsibility of what they do or chose to do. They always ready to, yeah, to do some job, I guess. And the second one is begin with the end in mind. Anyone want to guess what it is? Begin with the end in mind. Anyone? Begin with the end in mind. Nicole, you want to participate?
Yes, po.
Yes. What it is? Begin with the end in mind. Did you guys know what it is? Begin with the end in mind. Okay. Begin with the end in mind is about
Look
they
forward to
always,
the result.
yes, yes. It is actually about focus. They always focus and they have objectives. So begin with the end in mind is about they focus on goals. So first is proactive, and the second one is they already have an objective, a clear objective to accomplish, and they share it to their subordinates as a leader. Yeah. Okay. The next one is put first thing first. Anyone familiar with put first thing first? Put first thing first. It's actually a prioritized problem, guys. You know that the leaders always face problems, a lot of problems, I guess. So they need to put first thing first, prioritize the problem. Okay. The next one is think win-win. Think win-win is about they know how to put win-win solution.
Positivity.
Yes. Yes, it's about positivity. They always want to deal with a good deal. I mean, they know how to put a win-win solution to solve the problem. They simply put, uh, nothing is, no one is gonna have negative thoughts, I guess, in the end of the day. And the next one is seek first to understand, then to be understood. It is about how you listen your subordinates. Many leaders never, or many boss or many leaders, I guess, want to be understand, but they never want to be understood. That's a mistake, guys. And then the next one is synergy. Synergy is about they always know how to work together as a teams. They always have a synergy, mismatch with between a leader and subordinates. And the last one is sharpen the saw or a renewal. It is about they always improve and upgrade themselves. So 7 habits of highly effective people uh, is good if we need to choose who gonna be leaders. Actually, there's one more habit that effective people had. It is discover self potential and help others to find their potentials too. Okay, this is the leadership skills, I guess. Okay, and the last one is role of TQM leaders. If we sum it up, TQM leader who who know how to choose a better perspective. They have several characteristics, and then they have several of 7 habits of highly effective people characteristics. And the first one about the role of techium leader is about they have to inspirational. They must have they must give their subordinates inspiration how to do the job better. And the second one is delegating authority and responsibility. They need to delegate some jobs, not always doing the job themselves. That is just wrong. As a leader, you need to delegate uh, and share responsibility to their subordinates. And the third is motivating subordinates consistently. Many leaders giving motivate but not consistent. This is just wrong. As a leader, you need to motivate subordinates consistently. And the fourth is listening to internal and external customer. We need to satisfy our customer, either it's internal or external. You know that the basic needs of people has 3 levels, right? First, you need to satisfy their needs, and the second one is you need to satisfy their wants, and the last one is you need to satisfy uh, their expectation. If we as a company, as a business company, who can produce a product that can satisfy their needs, it's okay. Every products have the same way, but if we can give uh, what customer wants, that's a different. And if we can give what their needs, what their wants, actually, if we can give what they expect or hope, that is excellence. And the last one is communication. The leader need to uh, communicate better with subordinates, guys. The leader should have a good communication with their subordinates, because interpersonal skills is must have skills for a leaders. As a summary, yeah, quality leaders should have a capability of leading to adjust to the circumstances. And quality leaders have a positive characteristics and habits, 7 habits of highly effective people, and 12 characteristics. But it's just a big picture, guys. And the last one is quality leaders have good communication and can provide motivation and inspiration to their subordinates. I guess this is a summary, and I thank you guys. Any question, I guess, about today's meeting?
No, sir, none.
Okay. How you are feeling, guys?
Good.
I'm nervous, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I'm nervous. But
Don't
this is
be, sir.
okay. This is a very good experience for us to learn English, I guess, because I don't know in
Yeah, great.
Philippines. I don't know in Philippines have the same like I do. Okay. Uh, Wait. I'm gonna wait, guys. Oh. My computer just freezing. Okay, wait. Mom Lucia. Mom Lucia.
Yes.
Okay, is that okay if I end this meeting now?
Yeah,
I
it's okay,
guess.
sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, guys. I think thank you for our first meeting. You are amazing to participate in my first class and in the topics of quality leaders. I guess see you next week, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Bye po.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. Oh. My computer is freezing. Okay, wait. I'm gonna how I end this. Okay. Okay, thank you. You can leave now, guys.
Thank you.
Yes.
People.
Yes. Panggendang umaga. That's the word only know. I only know. Magandang umaga. Okay, thank you. Leave now. Ding, leave.